Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Wasilkamilbey. We are Shamstoppers. And we'd like to reserve our United States constitutional rights, freedom of speech, everything that rides with that. You know what I mean? I'd like to apologize for making this video kind of late, but this video is going for the guys who are at work tonight, hustling, getting their hustle on. You know what I mean? The guys in the morning gonna catch this, probably tomorrow evening, you know. I know y'all seen like we over here, we talk a lot of shit, you know what I mean? And about these hoes, you know. We was reading an article today, and I was reading something about Kavanaugh, how Trump came with a, hold on, here it is right here, right? It's a scary time for young men in America, all right? The title of this video is called Promises versus Threats. Promises versus threats, okay? And we've been saying this whole time, you're guilty and proven innocent. You're not innocent until proven guilty. You know what I mean? The FBI can come get you right now if a bitch utter a lie. You know what I mean? Let's read this story, break this shit down. And single mothers, the only reason why single mothers are out here, because for one, they single with children because they disobedient, right? And if they date another guy, it's for other guy to get his resources. Women are resource warriors. This is what this is about, fellas. This is about your resources. It ain't about shit else. They don't care about your dick. They don't give a fuck if you hanging like a horse. No, she just wants to get something for free from doing nothing. Okay? Fellas, get that dick game shit out your, get that ego, get rid of that ego. Stop thinking with that little head versus your big head, because your big head on your shoulders is bigger than your dick. Come on, we trying to put you on. We trying to put you on. We put you on with the pimps. You know what I mean? Promises versus threats though. Let's get to it. God damn it. And this is about a bitch. Man accused of $500,000 fraud owes 12 years of child support. Right? And I like to say aloha to my brother in Hawaii and all the peace to the brothers that been commenting, subscribe, share, and like. You know what I mean? Fuck them haters. They ain't nothing but betas and disobedient women. Fuck them. Let them have their little opinion. You know, we know they not true. But hey, look at this. Check this shit out. The dude said for fraud, right? When Lucy Wiseman was 19 years old, she met a man at her place of employment, the customer Rick Wooten, and she became friends. Soon a relationship bloomed between the two of them. Rick was 31 years old when they met. At the time, Lucy didn't know her boyfriend had an extensive criminal record. Okay, nor did she know her chance meeting at work with Rick would lead to nearly 15-year-long legal battle regarding child custody, child support for their minor daughter. When reports surfaced last month regarding her ex-husband's alleged fraud of more than $500,000, she knew she needed to speak out and share her story. Lucy is determined to stop her ex-husband from harming any more people and protecting her daughter from her deadbeat father. There go that word, deadbeat father, because he don't want to give her no money, right? Because you don't want to share. We sat down via Skype to talk to Lucy earlier this week to get a story. She says she first met Rick when she worked as a dancer in Minnesota. You just see what I just read, right? Now this whore trying to keep this man from seeing his daughter, right? But she in the club shaking her ass being a hoe. That's some crazy shit, ain't it? Let me keep going. Whew, their relationship moved quickly. Everything about their relationship seemed normal for Lucy until a month into the relationship, she was pulled over by state troopers. Okay, she was pulled over by state troopers, riding in a nice car this dude put her in, you know what I mean? See, that's how you fellas, you can't be putting this pussy on a pedestal. You fuck them, pay as you go, and dump. Having a bitch at a strip club is a no-no as a wife. Because a bitch will turn on you in a minute. You think if that bitch had $10 million, I'm going to ask you something. You think if your baby mama had $10 million and you was doing bad, she going to come help you out? State troopers flagged her down about she picked up fast food. After she picked up fast food, when she was pulled over, officer told her that the car she was driving was registered as a stolen vehicle. She learned that Rick had been arrested earlier that day for stealing a four-wheeler nearby county. Officers informed her that the car was paid for with a bad check. Okay, I thought it was stolen. Huh? I thought it was stolen. I thought the shit was stolen, fellas. But it was paid with by a bad check. That ain't stolen, goddammit. See, they let anybody write a goddamn story. Right? And that's it. That's what it is. It's just a story. Is it true? With only a month into the relationship, Lucy found herself arrested and Rick was in jail for grand theft and burglary. Lucy avoided prosecution for driving the stolen vehicle by testifying against him. While Rick was in jail, Lucy learned she was pregnant with Rick's child. Bitch, how you gonna learn that when your period stopped with your dumb ass? What y'all was together for? Fuck out of here. Because of her religious upbringing. And then she want to talk about religious upbringing, but she up in the club shaking her ass getting naked. How many nuns you gonna see at the strip club? Huh? Lucy married Rick in a jailhouse wedding ceremony. And married the niggas in jail, but now she turned snitch on the nigga. Fellas, this is Me Too moving on to teach you some shit. Pimp these hoes. Especially these single mothers. Pimp they motherfucking ass. Take their goddamn money. They don't need it. They just want to have fucking fun and spend it on themselves and not the fucking children. Eventually, Rick received a conviction for the thefts and received a 5-year sentence. During his incarceration, Lucy ended up divorcing Rick. Then why marry them, bitch? Why the fuck marry this dude in jail? Today, Lucy lives in Texas with her husband and children. The daughter she shares with Rick is almost 15 years old. In October 2006, a court ordered Rick to pay $484 a month for child support. Lucy says she's only received one payment from Rick. She estimates he owes her $70,000. How the fuck this nigga owe this bitch $70,000? Well, she must ate $70,000 worth of food stamps, tanning. She made a $70,000 loan against that child. It's finna get good, fellas. Check this shit out. Over the years, she has attempted to terminate his parental rights, but Rick will not willingly give up custody. The courts know of his extensive criminal history. Wooten has amazed more than 30 felony convictions over 29 years. His felonies occurred in multiple states. Despite his record, a judge would not enforce parental termination. Wow. See, fellas, you don't have to give up your parental rights. You can if you want to. You know what I mean? Lucy says she has been reluctant to file a complaint with the state of South Dakota for unpaid child support. Custodial parents can request that the state to enforce the payments. If she filed the paperwork, South Dakota would work to collect the 12 years of unpaid child support. See that shit? However, Lucy says she's afraid to file the enforcement orders due to Wooten's threats. According to Lucy, Rick has threatened to fight her for custody if she ever attempts to enforce the court order. What he got on her? Fellas, put on your thinking caps right now. What do he have on her for her to be scared? Prostitution, right? Forgery, hot checks, but the bitch driving the car, right? See, man, this Me Too movement is getting out of hand, and you guys letting it happen. I'm not gonna let it happen because I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't raped not one bitch, and I'm not gonna let a bitch rule me. Let me keep going. Due to the financial threat and burden it would place on her family, she made the decision not to report the back child support to the state, nigga, making threats, nigga. And that really ain't no threat. That's a promise. Because she's making a threat saying she gonna go and tell on this nigga. Come on now. The daughter has spent the majority of her life without a relationship with her father. Wooten remained incarcerated until his daughter was 5 years old. Following his release, he got arrested on new charges for grand theft larceny. The crimes of 2009 were similar what victims are accusing of him today. Rick started construction jobs, took the money up front, and never completed the jobs. Wow. In 2009, Rick returned to prison for a 5-year sentence. He served 3 years and 2 years of supervised probation. During the time, their daughter has had little time to know her father. Lucy remarried, and her new husband has been an active father in her daughter's life for almost 8 years. Her husband wants to adopt the daughter legally. And look, it said legally. Did it say lawfully? Legally is just on a sheet of paper. Lawfully, nah, you can't do it. Lawfully beat legal. Okay? Remember that, fellas. And her daughter wants to be adopted by her stepfather. However, Rick will not sign over his parental rights. Wow. Rick is a powerful man. Right? When news broke that Rick was accused of a new crime, Lucy felt hope for her daughter might receive her wish of adoption. When I asked Lucy why she came forward to share her story, she told me that she wants Rick to be locked up for good. Don't that sound like your baby mama wants you to be locked up? Because you think she owe you some money? I mean, she thinks that you owe her some money? Huh? That's every baby mama. As she read about his crimes and the extent of the damage he created, she felt horrible for the victims. Yeah, right. If this nigga would have offered this bitch, Lucy, some money, she wouldn't have cared about the victims. Now, she a victim because she didn't get none of the money. Man, I got these bitches down pat, man. Nigga, fuck these hoes. Lucy knows firsthand how terrible Rick can be to people. She knows how he uses threats and intimidation to get what he wants. Additionally, she understands the agony and the pain the victims are going through because of his crimes. When I asked her what she wanted to victims to know Rick, she told me, Rick is a career criminal. He is 100% selfish. I feel horrible for the money he took for them. But was she there sharing the money? See, the bitches don't tell the truth, nigga. It's the bitch, the bitch, the bitch, my nigga. But I know that Rick will never care about his victims' pain and suffering. It will never affect him. I know he stole from cancer patients, chronically ill people, and I feel terrible because he will never pay them back. He owes a lot of people A lot of money. Don't that sound like your average baby mama? That owe you money? Oh, I'm gonna do a story about this dude in Australia. He want his money back. Them Australian niggas don't be playing. Check this out. The state of Minnesota has not filed criminal charges against Wooten. You wanna know why? Because Wooten gonna threaten the nigga and Wooten got some money. I'm gonna show you. However, victims of his fraud say prosecutors have obtained warrants for his bank records and video surveillance. When Rick was released in 2012 from prison, a condition of his release was that he could never own or operate a construction business. How much did he pay these people in the courtroom? Huh? Rick is powerful because he making promises and fucking threats to these motherfucking people. You see that shit? You see that shit? I skipped over a thing. Now check this out. She went on to say Rick is a menace to society. He will never change. No one wants him locked up more than my daughter and me. I hope these new charges will finally land him in prison for life. Then I can finally get his parental rights terminated. All my daughter wants to be free from her biological father. You see that shit, nigga? Huh? See how dirty these hoes is? Brainwashing the children? We told y'all over here, bitch ain't shit over here, man. Bitches ain't shit, nigga. Investigators are reviewing contracts and records to determine if he broke this law. Furthermore, authorities are analyzing tax records to determine if Wooten committed tax evasion. Now, why they doing all this is this dude is a criminal. Look at this shit. Victim said he presented himself as the owner of Crossroads Remodeling. More than 40 families have provided evidence and oh shit. You remember I just did a video on that? Huh? Hennepin County investigators. What's going on in that county, man? With the investigation ongoing, Lucy says she knows the victims probably feel desperate for him to be arrested in jail. This county here got the child support thing, taking money and shit. Now these niggas scheming up. Man, what's up, fellas? When she learned yesterday he was auctioning off his property, she felt terrible for the victim. She said it doesn't seem fair and he can sell off the property. Most of it is probably stolen. I'm not even gonna read the rest of this story, fellas. There you have it. Promises versus threats. This nigga made threats and promises and ain't nobody wanna fuck with him. Not even the motherfucking authorities of that town, because that nigga know he'll knock some niggas off. And he get to sell his house. See, fellas, you can't go in this world being nice and being pushovers, because if not, you're going to be like Lucy over there hating because he didn't share the stolen shit that they did together with her, because he already know the bitch wasn't no good. So it's better for him to suffer, have the money in his pocket, than give it to this ungrateful bitch, because she going to go give it to the new nigga. Not just that, she using this nigga having another baby to get resources. That goes to show these bitches are resource whores. Fellas, I got a minute left. Subscribe, share, and like. We keep bringing you this real shit. We don't wait. We don't be waiting that long, you know what I mean? We consistent. We got over 906 videos now. You know, ain't no reason somebody should be on child support. If you don't want to get our services, go read a book. Real talk. I'm going to do some on books. How many books do you have? And I'm going to go through a little tour in my little workshop, and I'm going to show you in my laboratory how many books that we working over here at Shamstoppers. And there's a lot of y'all going to be mad like little bitches, but hey, get over it. Alright? They books, man. And you know what? We read them all and we still rereading them. Okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we're signing off tonight. All the fellas that's working, hey man, get your paper, fuck these hoes. You know what I mean? You know how to hit us up, email us, you got any problems? Sue the bitch. Promises versus threats. Peace.